I need my freedom.
Hello and welcome back to the Valiant Unicorn YouTube channel, where we promote self-love, creativity, and I talk about how I was from a cult sometimes. Not today though. Today what we're going to talk about is my new equipment that I got from soap making. I got a soap mold and it can make up to 50 bars of soap at a time. And it has these little metal dividers, which I'm using rubbing alcohol to clean right now. I'll leave a link to all the soap equipment that I'm using down in the description box down below. I've actually never used a soap mold that can make so many bars of soap all at once. I'm a little concerned about the soap mold having the metal plates like heating up too much. So we'll have to see if it volcanoes or if everything works out okay. Right now I'm putting these little plastic dividers that came with the mold in each slot. They seem to stick better when I'm using just a little bit of alcohol to help them stick to the metal. I've sped up my speed. I don't know if you could tell. This is just a voiceover of when I was working. And as you can see in the 5 bowls I already have my butters and my oils all melted, and I've already put my pigments in them. The only thing left to add is the fragrance oil and the lye. And the lye, it's like a brown color because I put aloe vera juice and raw honey in the lye, which caused it to turn that brown color. So I won't have a lot of time to work with these. I think my temperatures were a little high, or it could have been the colorants, but it actually ends up accelerating. It could have also been my fragrance, because this was a custom blend of fragrances. I'll put them up on the screen so you can see what they are. Oh, whoops, I spilled a little bit of lye. Well, that's why you have safety equipment. Just in case you spill any lye anywhere. Got my tablecloth covering my table, my gloves, and long sleeves. Oh, and of course the goggles. You never want to get lye in your eyes. You only have one set of eyes, and it will eat them. Look at that bronze color. It's really, really pretty. I just gotta make sure that as I move the stick blender, I'm adding my fragrance oils now. I did really good with this batch as I was moving the stick blender around, burping it, making sure I didn't get any air bubbles in my soap. Air bubbles aren't too bad. It just makes so that you have like a gap in your soap. That smells so good. Holy cow. It's like a nice clean, not too strong, kind of a subtle smell, even though we have all those different fragrance properties. I ended up doing like an in the pot drop swirl with the blue and the white because I wanted to have it like kind of like a wave of color. Cute. Okay. And this one. That does not give me a lot of time. All right, let's see. My recipe might be a little bit too. I'm gonna put this on the floor, tap it down. Okay. Okay. I'm really not used to doing such a large batch of soap. And with all my hard oils, it does get pretty thick naturally. But normally I have a time to work with it when I'm just making a 10-bar loaf. I'll have to learn as I grow and scale my business. Which I want to give a huge shout out to my Aunt Kathy for getting me into this and for teaching me as much as she has. I really enjoy working with her, and I can't wait to do another collab with her on a project. I don't care what we really do, even just if it's a farmer's market or something, that'd be fun. Bear with me as I scrape the last of the soap into the container, out of the containers, into the mold. It might look a little messy right now, but it's going to look a lot better once we're all done and it's all cleaned up. I was thinking about bringing my unicorn boxes back for the Christmas season for like November, but it is a lot of work and I don't know if there's a lot of interest, so maybe leave in the comments down below if you would actually be interested. Otherwise, I'm going to just go wherever the wind takes me, I guess. Yeah, the top of this mold, these don't look so good. I'll have to clean them up a bit. Good news is it's thick enough that I can actually just take a spoon and start shaping the tops. And I'm actually really impressed. We don't get too many, I didn't really see any air bubbles in this batch of soap. So that worked out pretty good. Put a little bit of snow on top. This will be my snow. This mica powder. Looks a little bit like glitter. And this will clean up all my mistakes, hopefully, because I made a few errors there, like messing with it too much. Well, let's test out this new cutter. It's also from the same place as this, the mold. So I'm gonna take my loaves out of this mold, and then we'll do a lather test and continue reviewing this mold. So far, what I think is this is a lot of soap. I don't think, so if you're just gonna make some as a hobby or just for your own family, I don't think you need to do, definitely wouldn't need a mold like this. This is more like if you're going industrial. But yeah, just taking this apart. The thing that's fun about cold processed soap is every soap is different. All right, let's see how this cutter does. I don't want to break it. I left the loaf in the mold like for 4 days. So it's a little harder than normal, because normally you could do it after 1 day, but I wanted to give it extra time so that it didn't stick to the plastic, those plastic liners. Woo. So yeah, this is like it's fully stainless steel, and I'll just show you what each bar looks like. Each bar will look a little different, but yeah, they're about 5 ounces. These ones won't be ready until November 22nd, if you want to put that on your calendars, and then you can either buy locally or go online. For my October soaps, you can go to valiantunicorn.com and you can find these ones. I have this one, which I call Sass Queen. It smells like pineapple and black cherry. Mainly the black cherry is what comes through. And there's a little bit of glitter in there. So this is more of like, I mean, I feel like it's general neutral, but if it had to lean more towards one, it's a little more feminine. And this one, this is just like a fall, like the fragrance oil is called Amber Birch. It smells really good. It's just like a woodsy leaves kind of smell. And I was trying to go for like October Halloween colors, fall colors. But yeah, those two are ready now. But these ones won't be ready for a month. But yeah, so far I like how even this is cutting everything. And I just have to like, I'm noticing a little bit of residue when I cut a bar. So just wipe that off so you don't get it on your next bar. But yeah, each one of these bars, even though they're all the same fragrance, they're all gonna look a little bit different. Because you saw at the beginning of the video, I was having a hard time keeping up with it. I figured out I ended up using too much I forgot what it was called, but it got thick too fast. Oh, this one looks cool. I like this one, like with the waves. All right, test out. God, that's so nice. All right, last piece of equipment to test out. I got this beveler. I gotta find out what I think about it and let you guys know. All right, so that beveler, it just cuts out these edges so that when you're washing, it's not catching on you, it's not scraping your hands. It gives it a nice smooth feeling as you lather your hands up. But yeah, so I think it looks really professional like that with the beveler. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me make soap as much as I've enjoyed making it. And stay tuned for more fun ahead.